beautiful tribe. My name is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. Here is a good word that you like to see: hate. Do you hate having no money for your musical dreams, for your musical passion? Now, I'm going to take it specifically into the word hate, and that's going to make some of you uncomfortable, and I'm going to take you all the way through until you actually see the clarification of why I'm utilizing the word hatred, because I want you to know that I am an advocate of hatred, and I'm going to explain to you why. If that makes you uncomfortable, I want you to stay and listen, because what you're seeing hatred as is almost like a septic tank, a cesspool, where you hate that. You don't understand actually how to utilize your hatred to be useful for your musical dream. And that's why you hate it, because you're uncomfortable. You're supposed to just be in love all the time, right? That's like the best thing. You're supposed to always just like be zen'd out. When you actually have this phenomenal experience of hating, you hate. And I'm going to actually say, that's the truth. That's the authentic truth of what you're experiencing. You don't feel zen'd out. You feel hatred about not having enough money. That's the authentic truth. And if you were tapped into your inner child, you would just feel it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite you to be tapped into what the actual truth is. You hate not having money. You hate feeling poor. You hate being poor. And I'm going to even extend it if you actually hate something or someone. I'm going to share with you a very small tip of how you can make this useful. So I'm going to say again that if you don't actually know how to make your hatred useful, it's probably because you're seeing it the equivalent of a cesspool, where it's just things are decomposing and it feels stagnant and icky and gross. And I'm seeing hatred as a very strong, powerful, rushing waterfall that when it's in me, when I'm feeling it, I get to feel it. And then it gets to rush through me and be focused like a laser beam to something that can be useful. Hatred is energy. Everything is energy. So I get to learn how to focus it to be useful for me, because it's an energetic particle flow of energy. So I want you to know that the reason why you hate not having money is actually not very much about money at all. It's that you hate not feeling free. You hate feeling imprisoned. That divine self inside of you knows that you are limitless. And so when you don't have the opportunity to create your musical passions or anything, you feel imprisoned, and you hate that feeling because you're divinity. You know who you really are. The hatred is the emotions, the body expressing, I know who I really am. And so you hate feeling constricted. Ugh! You want to create. That's what you're here to do. So I'm going to share with you that your hatred, when you can't actually see how to change your external circumstances, what you have inside of you is this phenomenal particle flow of energy that can be focused with such strength. And so the solution here is to actually learn how to focus that hatred, that anger that you feel about being poor, about being limited. You can learn how to focus it and allow that channeled energy to be so motivating that you must take action. Do you know how to do that? Because this is actually available to you. Then what happens is that you are allowing your divinity to get into its divine beingness of creation, because you look like you're in an impossible situation and you hate it. That's the reason why you're so in hate. You're so motivated to get out of it. But those of you who are not motivated enough, you sit still. You sit still. It's not uncomfortable enough, and you have just learned how to handle the cesspool. You're not motivated enough to learn how to actually channel these energetic flows within you to get through and actually go forward. So those of you who actually are, and you know that you're ready to claim your freedom, you're the ones taking action. You're the ones who are like, over this. I am done. I hate where I'm at. I'm going to focus this and go forward and let it rush me out of this situation. And the divinity in you is always sharing with you the arrow of how to get out of any circumstances where you do not feel free. That is your birthright. Those of you who are ready to have a full-on, significant relationship with your divine self and what you're here to do, reach out to me, private message me, and on a consistent basis, we're going to get you so out of that uncomfortability into a place of freedom. It's going to be a profound experience, consistently getting you more and more free. Private message me when you want that, so that you can actually let that hatred of having no money and feeling so imprisoned actually be the catalyst to get you to where you want to go on your musical dreams. That is your birthright. That is your legacy. So when you're ready and you feel the motivation for that, I am so excited to talk to you, and we will get to work on a very, very consistent and wonderful basis. Significant that you won't even recognize where you've been. It'll feel like this dream and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's such a contrast. In the meantime, I send my love to you, because that's actually the motivation to actually get through the hatred, so that you're not actually sitting in indifference. We do not want you to sit in indifference. Allow the hatred to actually be the opposite side of the moon of what the love is you actually feel. The love that you have for yourself, for the world, for the service and the offerings that you have to the world. This is the motivation that you can utilize for the love to be real. So that's my prayer to you, and thank you for those who are here. I see Michael, Laura, Priscilla, Koharalan, and Carola, and Subra. Hello to all of you. Such love being sent to you. Thank you for being real and authentic and feeling what you have to feel to get where you want to go. I'm here for you. Private message me when you're ready, and we will talk then. Have a wonderful day.